Children, good morning. My name is Sudha and I will teach you the subject of biological science in the science subject. And before going to that subject, I want to ask some questions. See, the first question, what are the basic needs of human life? Come on, say the answer. You are very intelligent students. Come on, say the answer. Air, water and food. These are the basic needs of our human life. In that, today we have to learn about the basic need of food. What is the lesson name? Food. What is the spelling of food? F-O-O-D, food. And before going to the textbook, first of all, we have to know about the importance of food and why do we need to take the food. Okay. And coming to say, what is the importance of food? Do we live without food? No, never. Because food is very essential for our human life. The thing we know. And also, food is giving a healthy strength. Food is giving healthy strength and food is helping in growth and development. And also food is keeping safe away from diseases. Okay, so that only food is playing an important role in our human life. Why do we need food? Why do we need food? We need food to help in growth and to get strength. Why do we need food? We need food to growth and also to strength. Now, coming to that lesson, what is food? What is food? The definition of food. Do you know what is the definition of food? Wait, I will tell now. See, nutritious substance. Nutritious substance that people, animals eat or drink. Eat or drink. This is the definition of food. Come on, say the children. What is the definition of food? Nutritious substance that people, animals eat or drink. We called as food. And do you know where do we get this food from? In that next class we will learn about where we get this food from. And coming to the where this study about the food, today we have to learn. What is the definition of food, children? Nutrient substance that people or animals eat or drink. And coming to the study of food. What we call the study of food? Come on, say. Study of food we call as nutrition. N-U-T-R-I-T-I-O-N. Nutrition. Study of food is called nutrition. And see in that what components are participated in this nutrition we called as nutrients. See, nutrients. N-U-T-R-I-E-N-T-S. Nutrients. See, study of food is called nutrition and what components are participated in that nutrition are called nutrients. And see, the study of nutrients is called nutrition. And do you know one question? Where is the institution of food? Say, where is the institution of food? The institution of food or nutrition is located in Hyderabad. The institution of food or nutrition is located in Hyderabad. Okay. And coming to that, our lesson. Where do we get this food? We get this food from plants and animals. And here I want to tell one example. One girl named Shilpa is there. She is going with her mother and she asked, "What are the meaning of components, mom?" What are the meaning of components? And her mother is telling components of food are many types. So today we have to look about the components of food. What are the components of food? COMPONENTS, components of food. See, the another name of the components is nutrients. The another name of the components is nutrients. Say, Shilpa is listening. What are the components? First one, carbohydrates. CARBOHYDRATES, carbohydrates. And second one, she is telling proteins. PROTEINS, proteins. And the third component is fats. The third component is fats. And coming to the fourth one is vitamins. VITAMINS, vitamins. And fifth component is minerals. MINERALS, minerals. Shilpa is listening the components of food, and her mother is telling carbohydrates, proteins and fats, also called as macronutrients. Macronutrients. NUTRIENTS, macronutrients. And these vitamins and minerals called as micronutrients. Micronutrients. Vitamins and minerals also called as micronutrients. And Shilpa is asking her mother, what is the difference between macro and micro? So macro means it is a amount of large. It is a amount of large quantity. So our body needs a large quantity of these nutrients, so that only these carbohydrates, proteins, fats we called as macronutrients. And coming to micro. Micro means very small. See here, our body needs vitamins and minerals as a small quantities, so that only it is called as micronutrients. See, components of food are 5 types, that is carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins and minerals. Carbohydrates, proteins, fats we called as macronutrients, and vitamins and minerals we called as micronutrients. And not only this, again sixth one, we need a water, a large amount of water to our body. Water is also useful to our body. And seventh one is roughage. Roughage. This roughage also we called as dietary fibers. Dietary fibers. And these are, our body also wants these water and roughages. These are the main components of food items. Children, we have to study about the macronutrients and micronutrients. What is the first component, children? Yes, carbohydrates. CARBOHYDRATES, carbohydrates. Okay, and these carbohydrates our body wants a major role, and also these carbohydrates we called as energy giving foods. Energy giving foods. And why these we called as energy giving foods? These carbohydrates are giving instant energy to us. These carbohydrates are giving instant energy to us. When we are feeling hungry, at that time, if you take these carbohydrates, automatically or instantly or quickly, we can get energy from the food. And these carbohydrates, where it can present? It can mostly present in cereal group. It can mostly present in cereal groups. What are the cereal groups? Paddy, wheat and also maize. These all also belongs to cereal group. And coming to the second one is proteins. PROTEINS, proteins. Okay, and this also very important to our body. And the another name of the proteins is bodybuilding foods. What is that another name? Bodybuilding foods. Bodybuilding foods. Why we call like that bodybuilding? Building means construction. Here these proteins also help us to construct our body. These proteins also help to construct our body. See, for example, if you get any wound, after some time, after some days, you will get new skin upon that wound only. So who will provide that skin? These proteins only can help in body building, so that only we can tell us proteins as body building foods, and these are help in cells repair, and these proteins are mostly present in nuts, and also milk products, milk and milk products. And coming to the next one is fats. Next third one is fats, and our body also want very less quantity of fats, very less quantity, and it is also again we called as energy giving foods. Energy giving food. See here, yes. See the difference between carbohydrates and fats. Carbohydrates are giving instant energy, but fats are giving while we are without taking food. At that time these fats will dissolve and it will give energy to us, so that only we call these fats are energy giving foods. And fats are mostly present in oils, all type of oil, ghee and some products. Coming to the fourth one is vitamins and minerals. Vitamins and minerals. See, vitamins and minerals we called as protective foods. Protective foods. Why we call these protective foods? Because these vitamins and minerals protect us from diseases. These vitamins and minerals are protect us from diseases. And where is the vitamins and minerals are located? These vitamins and minerals we can find in vegetables, fresh leafy vegetables, or fresh vegetables, or fresh fruits. And coming to the fifth one or sixth one is water. Water is also very essential to our body, because water is helps to our body digestion, and water is sending the waste material outside as the form of urine. Okay, and coming to that seventh one is roughages. 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 See, roughages. What is the another name of roughages? Dietary fibers, I told. Dietary fibers. Okay. Fibers also, what is the meaning of fibers? Fine thread-like structures. Fine thread-like structures. Roughages means dietary fibers. Fibers means fine like thread-like structures only. So, what are the dietary fibers? It is present in the vegetable peels. For example, if you are cutting any vegetable, you can peel out of that vegetable skin. At that time, if you see, you can observe the peels or fibers of that roughages. So that only these roughages also very important to our body. And what is the importance of these roughages? Roughages can prevent constipation. Roughages can prevent constipation. 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 Roughages can prevent constipation. See, this is very important topic to know about the components of food. Now, we have to look around our lesson. Coming to our textbook, this is our lesson 1, food we need. Food we need. And before I told you what are the components of food. And here I want to say one small example. Say here Kirtana, one girl is there. Okay, like you only. And she went to a hotel. she went to a hotel and she want to order some food for herself. Okay, and after that, that is a big hotel only, like a 5-star hotel, and she sit in that room and she ordered to the chef and he gave one menu list. In that, so many varieties of food items are there. What are the varieties of food items are say? Come on, say. If you also find, then you can say the name. See, rice, pulhora, biryani, vada, dosha, idli, chapati, puri and khichdi, potato fry and also gongura chicken and also mutton fry, mutton lollipops, chicken lollipops, ice creams, bananas. So many number of varieties are there. So what we are taking food in that different varieties of food are there. Okay, and in that she is ordered some food of some items. So, different varieties of food items are present in our surroundings only. And here coming to, what did you eat yesterday? What did you eat at yesterday from morning to at night? Say, for breakfast, maybe you ate idli or chapati or curd rice. And afternoon lunchtime, what you ate? Come on, say rice and some vegetables or some dal or some curd rice. At night time, what you ate? Maybe chapati or rice and some vegetable curries. Okay, if you ask to any of your friend, what they will tell? And what they ate, they will tell like that only. But once you just comparison what you eat and what that boy ate, see, the food items are very different from him and you. Understood? So, we will take different types of food items. Okay, we will not take food in the same manner. We will take different food items. And coming to that, on special occasions, we can eat different varieties of food, but every day we can eat only as usual food. But on Sundays or special occasions, we can eat different varieties of food items like biryani, pulhora, and some of the different items like mutton curry, chicken curry, prawns, and also fish fry. And do you know how to make these? And do you know how to make these? Children, say the answer. Absolutely, you don't know because nowadays lockdown period is going on. I hope you all your mothers also preparing different varieties of food items. Am I right? And do you know how to prepare pulhora? And here, like you, one girl is there, Shashi. She wanted to her mother, Ma, today can you prepare pulhora for me? And she asked, what are the materials are needed to prepare pulhora? Say, pulhora means, see, she only know about the rice and water only. But her mother told a big list of to make to prepare a pulhora. What are the list? To prepare rice, only rice, raw rice and water. And coming to prepare pulhora, what are the materials we want? Say, rice, turmeric and salt, green chillies, red chillies and curry leaves and also oil, jeera and some grams and also tamarind or lemon or some spices, mustard seeds, like that. These many materials are wanted to make pulihora. Okay, and coming to that rice, what are the materials are required? Only raw rice and water. See children, did you observe the difference between the rice, how to prepare the rice and how to prepare the pulhora? For if you want to prepare the rice, we need only raw rice and water. But if you want to make pulihora, we want these all materials. So these all materials we called as ingredients. These all materials we called as ingredients. What is the meaning of ingredients? Come on, say. The materials are required to prepare any particular food item are called ingredients. Come on, once again I want to say the definition of ingredients. What is the definition of ingredients? The materials required to a particular food items are called ingredients. Not only this pulihora and rice, almost all food items also wants some ingredients, and even we are eating some packets like kurkure, biscuits, all items what we are purchasing outside. These items also, these wrappers also contain some ingredients. For example, here I want to show one picture. This is the packet of Yippee, your favorite food item. Once see up the back side of this. See the back side of this packet. See here, they given here small green color dot. Green color dot indicates these all items came from plants. And next, coming to that, here they given ingredients. They given ingredients. See, this small, each and every packet also, every wrapper also contains this ingredients list. They will mention the ingredients list. Even a small chocolate also, they will mention the ingredients list. For example, this ingredient, what are the ingredients here? Refined wheat flour and also refined palm oil and some of the wheat glucose, some points they given here. Very small letters are. So anyway, each and every wrapper also they will mention the ingredients list. And what is the meaning of ingredients? The materials are required to prepare a particular food items are called ingredients. And do you know where do we get these ingredients? And most of the ingredients we will get from plants, and some of the ingredients we will get from animals, and some of the materials we will get from other sources. Now we have to see the ingredients we'll get from plants. Maximum, almost all food items also we will get from plants only. What are the food items we are getting from the plants? Come on children. First of all, vegetables and fruits. We will get fruits also, and also cereals. These cereals also we will get from plants only. See, ingredients we will get from the plants are vegetable, fruits, cereals, and also dals. These all also we will get from plants only. In your previous class only you learned how these plants can prepare their food. Plants are preparing their own food with the help of air, water and sunlight. The process is called photosynthesis, and they can store some of the food is used by them, and extra food is stored in their parts only. And what are the basic parts of the plant? Root, stem, leaf, flower and fruits. These are the basic parts of a plant. The excess food the plant is storing in their basic parts only. And coming to that, next one, ingredients from animals. Ingredients from animals. Come on, think and answer. Ingredients from animals. What are the things we will get from animals? See, every day you are drinking that. What is that? Milk. We will get milk. And also, what is this? It is the shape of an egg. Egg also we will get from a hen. Hen is also a animal. Like meat, fishes, these all also ingredients we will get from animals. And ingredients from others. Ingredients from others. from others. What is the other source? That is salt. Salt is a mineral. Salt is a mineral and we obtain salt from sea. We obtain salt from sea. So, see, come on, ingredients we will get from plants are vegetables, fruits, cereals and dals. And ingredients from animals are milk, egg, meat, fish and so on. And ingredients from others are salt. Where do we get this salt? We get salt from the sea. And what are the plant parts as our food? I told before you, see, plants are some of the food they are using and extra food they are stored in their parts that are root and stem, leaf, flower and fruit. See, come on. First one, what are the root stored food? What are the root stored food? Some of the plants, they are store their food in their roots only. So, in that plants, the edible part is root only. What are the plants? Example, carrot. C-A-R-R-O-T, carrot. And radish. R-A-D-I-S-H, radish. And beetroot. Not only these, and also turnip and also sweet potato. Not normal potato, sweet potato. In these also we can the part of root, edible part of root. And coming to the stem stored food. What are the stem stored foods? Come on. Example, potato. Potato, your favorite curry, potato. And one more is ginger and turmeric and sugarcane. These all also stem stored food only. Not only these, colocasia. These all also potato, ginger, turmeric and sugarcane. They can store their food in their stems. And coming to the leaf stored food. And one more name is there for that leaf. The kitchen of the plants or food factory of the plant. And these leaves also can store their food in the leaves only. Leaves, what are the leaves stored for? Come on, say the example. Say the best example is cabbage. And also all leafy vegetables. All leafy vegetables. All leafy vegetables like spinach and also sorrel and also palak. These all also we are eating only leaves. Okay. And coming to the curry leaves. These all also comes under the leaf stored food. And fourth one, flowers. Flowers. What are the flower part we are eating? Come on, say the example. Cauliflower. 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 We are eating a flower part only. And also, see, and some of the spices also we are eating flower. And coming to the next one, fifth one is fruits. Almost all parts, vegetables also we are comes under this fruits only. We are eating that parts. Example, all fruits. All fruits. So these are the edible parts of the plant parts. And in your textbook they given one table. After completing this full lesson, you have to complete the table. And one more point, in some of the plants we can eat seeds. Example, pomegranate, rice, and also we can eat seeds only. All spices, mustard seeds, urad dal, bengal grams, these all also we can eat seeds only. See, come on children, what you learned in this class? See, come on, components of food, importance of food, food we need, and the definition of ingredients. What is meant by ingredients? The material required to prepare a particular food items are called ingredients. And also we know what ingredients we will get from plants, and what ingredients we get from animals, and what ingredients we get from other sources we learned, and also what are the edible parts in that plants also we learned. So you have to complete your textbook activity.